If you follow my Twitter, then you would have already seen this, but people are waking up to 60-day bans on their Tarkov account, and they have no clue why. There is no code or explanation to tell you why you got banned, just the default error 229, your account is blocked, and this shows a 60-day timer. That's 2 months of Tarkov, which you can't play. Tons of people, streamers especially, have been putting this up this morning. They're waking up to 60-day bans, they're a bit upset about it, they have no idea why. Well, it was shared internally that a few people have been found to be flagged as RMTing, and that is what these bans are for. A mass ban wave went out for flagging RMTers and RMT recipients, and they all received bans, some of which were permanent for those that got flagged as being the ones who are RMTing, and those that are flagged as the recipients were banned for 60 days. Now, you're thinking to yourself, I've got one of these, or I know a streamer that's got one of these and they don't RMT, obviously. Well, actually, there's no way for Escape from Tarkov to identify that money is actually being transferred between people for gear or items. All they can see is what items and the quantity of items and how frequently items are dropped in raid for another person. And that is what they're going off of. So streamers that get dropped viewer kits, and some people do this for the entirety of their streams where they do viewer kit after viewer kit, have been flagged as someone that is an RMT recipient and have been banned for 60 days for it. And of course, if you're not a streamer as well, this still applies to you because you can always get dropped gear after you die and someone brings it out. If this happens frequently enough, then you could be hit with a ban also. And everything else along those lines. Now, BSG have always been adamant that, streamer kits are a great way to boost engagement with your community. However, they don't advise doing it all the time, and that's been said in multiple podcasts in the past. But some people just need that little bit of a helping hand at the start of the wipe, or just in general, some people are starting late or having handouts from friends that are further on in their Tarkov journey, and they're being hindered massively by it. 2 months of not being able to play the game, and there's no direct way to dispute it. And if you don't know someone, we all know how disputing things work with VFC. If you don't know someone that's in with the devs, it doesn't really get looked at, and they just brush it to the side. So, what can you do? Well, unfortunately, not a lot. Just in future, try to completely avoid dropping gift people, rather dump it and let your friends get it back in insurance, but don't consistently take stuff into raid for them. A couple of weapons won't hurt, but if you're dropping, oh, here, have this graphics card, here, have this Bitcoin I found, that's when it's going to start to get messy and you need to be careful. But that's all for this update. I hope it clarified a few things for you. If it did, likes always appreciated. Let's start a discussion down below in the comments, and I'll see you in the next Tarkov video. Bye bye.